All right, take a deep breath. This is one of the most satisfying lessons in this course. So today we are not dealing with Flask logic and we are not dealing with OpenAI. Today we are building how the app feels and looks like. And that matters more than people admit. So first, let's get oriented. Right now, you already have the app.py file, and we already made sure that Flask is running in the background and a basic page showing in the browser that how our chat app is currently looking like. So what we're doing now is upgrading that page from boring to wow. So before we touch any code, here's the mental model I want you to lock in, that HTML decides what exists on the page and CSS decides how it looks and feels. So these are two different jobs. They live in different places and Flask respects that separation. Now open your project folder in VS Code and you should see something like this: templates, virtual environment, and app.py. If you don't have the templates folder right now, create one. And also, if you don't have a static folder, which I'm going to create now to store my CSS file, better to create it at the moment. So static, there we go. And inside the static folder, create a new file known as style.css. So I'm going to tell you what to do with it later on. But for now, just create a static folder inside the chatbot folder. And next is that Flask is going to look for HTML inside the templates folder. And Flask is going to look for the CSS or the JavaScript or any images that we're using in the static folder. So this is not optional. This is how Flask works. Now let's shape the page. Now don't worry for anything. You are going to simply copy paste the code, but I really want you to understand what we are about to build. So inside the HTML page, you're going to have a header, which is going to tell us the title of the page, a chat area where all the messages will be received, and an input area where the users or you are going to type. And that's it. Every chat app, whether it's WhatsApp, ChatGPT, or Slack, they follow the same structure. I'm going to replace the content of index.html with another code. So remove this and paste a better code right here. And don't worry, you're allowed to copy paste because professionals do. So that's completely fine. So just save it and let's see how our app looks like at the moment. Refresh the page. There we go. So AI chat powered by Flask. Hello, I'm your AI assistant. And things are good, but we'd like to add some styling to it because right now it still looks plain. That's perfect. HTML is doing its job. The structure does exist. Now we're going to dress it up a little bit. So CSS is where the personality comes from. So remember that we created a style.css file inside the static folder. And over here, we don't have anything at the moment. So what we're going to do is, again, copy paste the code. You're going to find it in the notes area. There we go. And I've also done the same. Now, another important thing is to notice that I have linked this particular file style.css by using the link tag right here inside the head section. All you need to do is that you need to make sure that this line exists within the head tag inside the HTML, and that's it, nothing else. So what we're going to do is save it and then refresh the browser. There we go. So right now our chat app looks absolutely phenomenal and it is giving a really nice professional look. So you just need to go to the notes and copy paste the code and then your chat app is going to look like this. Remember that right now we didn't touch Flask at all. We didn't touch Python at all. And we didn't even touch AI at the moment. Yet the app feels fantastic and it feels alive. That's the power of front end structure. And notice something else, that HTML didn't change. CSS did all the work, the dressing up part. So the structure was there, but CSS just styled everything. So this separation is professional engineering, not beginner stuff. Just in case if the styles do not show up, make sure that your folder name is named static and not statics. Folder name is correct. And make sure that the file name is style.css. And this particular linking of the style sheet is inside the head tag of HTML. Right now, the app will not do anything if I type hello at the moment. And if I send it, it's not going to do anything. because we yet have to add JavaScript and then OpenAI later on so that we feel the worth of it. So in the next lesson, we will give this interface a little bit behavior, reading what the user is typing and displaying the messages dynamically, and we'll also prepare to talk to Flask. So one step at a time, no chaos, no skipped steps. You're doing great. Keep going, and I'm going to see you in the next lesson.